So the way we designed Carbo is we looked at the industry problems in folding e-bikes. They tend to be heavy and bulky. We wanted to work on the weight because it's an urban companion that you could use about anywhere. You could take to work, you could fold it, put it under the desk. But in addition to that, what's cool about Carbo is that in terms of after-sale service, you don't really need a special mechanic to carry on any after-sale service issue. Every single component is quick release. So it makes it easier for the consumer to service it himself. There's no learning curve required. It's very smooth. You just turn it on and you just hop on it. We wanted to engineer it as a bike before an e-bike. So in terms of comfort, even if when it's off, it's a really comfortable ride. We actually wanted to build one of the best folding e-bikes out there. And the way we did it is we looked at what issues are on the market, we tackled them one by one and implemented them into design.
So with micromobility, there are companies pushing scooters, there are like electric longboards. What made you want to go with the folding e-bike as your solution?
Folding e-bikes account a big chunk of the whole electric bike market. And why Carbo? I'm a folding e-bike user myself. I love folding e-bikes. I lived in Montreal. Now I live in China, but I used to live in Montreal, where you have small apartments. Sometimes you don't have elevators. So it's very cool to have like for me, a folding e-bike should be portable. A folding bike should be portable. So we tried to decrease the weight as much as possible without, compromising your ride, your range, your power. This is one of the main reasons I wanted to build a folding e-bike because first of all, I'm a user. I know that there's a need and there's no folding e-bikes out there that are good enough. So this is why we chose Carbo.
Cool. So I can assume, but why did you come out to China in order to start this company?
I've been working with China for the past 5 to 6 years. I've been straight out of college. We started our first electric bike company. We were selling mainly in Montreal and Toronto, more in Canada. We wanted to go international. With the competition getting fierce, we knew we had to make something different, something that stands out. And I can't imagine a better place to be than Asia. The whole supply chain is in Asia. So in terms of prototyping, in terms of product making, China's the best place to be. Now, in terms of assembly, in terms of scaling production, what we do is we have partnerships in factories outside of China just to avoid the taxes. And with the trade wars now, e-bikes are actually affected.
Gotcha. And then, so you've fulfilled about 85% of your orders. Is
Yes.
After you fulfill those next 15%, like what comes next for your company?
What comes next? So first, now we moved to China. We opened our own factory, assembly factory. Why did we do that? We were just not satisfied with other factories. We wanted to control our own QC, our own products. We also wanted to control the copying process in China, which everyone knows about. We're also planning on doing OEM vehicles for other companies. We're now working on an electric scooter for the shared model. So the same way we built Carbo, we're building this electric scooter. We're looking at the problems within the industry, analyzing them, tackling them one by one, and implementing them into design. So this is what CF3 Tech is all about.
Gotcha. And so you're not necessarily focused only on direct-to-consumer sales?
For now, we are with Carbo, but not necessarily, no. Yeah. Our goal is to build alternative vehicles that do not exist and innovate and keep on innovating. The whole team is super passionate about electric mobility in general. E-bikes is our strength, but I'm also very interested in other small complementary electric vehicles like quick scooters, for example.
Cool. Well, keep us up to date on what you're up to next. Thanks so much for coming and chatting with us.
Thank you for having us.
Perfect.